Alrighty. I have made a complete mess just now. But I made it just in time. Nice drive, how you doing? Hold on. Okay, now, the following. I have a cable next to me that I had to jam through the wall. I mean, the hole was already there, but luckily, so because that wouldn't have happened in time. But as I have it now, there's a new cable, and I hope it works. So let's go. Because like literally 5 minutes before the start, well, 10 minutes before the start, it just went out. Okay, we have 10 tires, right? So we're gonna go mediums for the quali, right? Now I'm not gonna do the same mistake that I did with the Genesis. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go for 6 laps. And then try and save this set for the race, basically. And like, so I can reuse it. Not push too hard now. Because I only have 10 tires, but we basically need one fresh set for the race. Like, you can't triple stint the tires. I mean, you could, but they're going to be like 25%, and it's undrivable. So last time I did a little oopsie where I remember when I drove the Genesis, I had one side quali tires and one side new tires, and that made the car pull to one side insanely badly. So we're not going to do that this time. Now I don't know what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to start on this set or I'm going to start a new set, double stint it, and then do the quali set at the end. Or yeah, that was funny, right? So this is the race again. Now basically this is a 2.4 hour championship. I had to sign out of the championship and sign back in to do this, right? But obviously this is the only race in this championship I've done so far, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm also streaming on Twitch, so see if that works. So hello to anybody over there. Just gonna try that out. Again. And yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do the strategy this time. Because last time that was a fail. And I think I still finished like... What did I finish in that race? I don't even remember. I did... I think it was like 8th or 9th or something. But I know that... I mean, I could have done quite a couple of these Spa races. I've done the WEC Weekly twice. Finished 2nd in one of them. So I don't really remember which one that was, where I had the... When it was the 2 hour... 24-minute one, where I spun 3 times because I had a car that pulled to the right like crazy. But you should do that again. Well, let's see. I'm gonna do it. No. I'm gonna do it this time. This time I'm gonna do it the other side, right? I'm gonna start the quali tires on the left side. So let's see if the car pulls to the left this time. Right, because last time I had the right side quali tires and it pulled to the right like crazy. So this time I'm going to put it on the left. Obviously I'm driving a different car now. But there's a lot of Peugeots in here, I gotta say. Now I don't know much about the pace of the Peugeot on Spa, because pretty much I've only driven the Genesis. And it's obviously not a great way to like test a car to its fullest in a 2 hour 24-minute race. Just go in, but this lap doesn't matter anyway. Like tires aren't even warm yet. Yeah, I'm gonna test this thing to its fullest. Let's see. See how it goes. Because the thing about the Peugeot is that it is very stable, right? That's the point of the Peugeot. So if it isn't, then yeah. Why choose these soft tires? Because I need these tires again. That's the thing, because sure, the softs are better in quality, yes, but the problem is you're gonna have a full set of softs then, and what are you gonna do with it? Because what you need 8 tires for the race, basically. Like you can't, you have to change some tires. So basically, I mean, that leaves you with 6 mediums. So either you put on the softs at some point in the race, or you try to triple stint one side mediums, which is impossible. So basically I just want a full selection of 10 mediums. But yeah, I'm gonna go very slow into this. Gonna not push too much. And yeah, I might start on the quality tires. I might try that. Because I do remember faintly from a very long time ago, Jardia did a stream where he was like, starting on quality tires is better than going to the quality tires later. So obviously that would leave me with fuck. Already ruined. It doesn't. So I can already see that this thing does not turn as nicely through Eau Rouge than the Genesis. I'm gonna need more Wang. Maybe I'm gonna need more Wang. Yeah, I'm gonna use the whole 15 minutes because I wanted to like practice for about 20 minutes, you know, get 7-8 laps just to warm up a little bit, but I couldn't because I didn't have internet, so I had to run out, right, go to the other side, unplug the cable, take a new cable, shove it through the hole, right, and then put it back in on this side, and then yeah, there goes my 20-minute practice. So I'm basically blank right now with the Peugeot. But yeah, I mean it's just, you know, so I have more strategic options because the softs don't work too well in the race. The great quality tire, especially on Spa. You know, like when you do daily race where you have like 8 tires, 4 softs for the quali, 4 mediums for the race, 30-minute race. Obviously, you want to use the softs there, but for a race this long, I think it's just better. I'm not going to lean onto these tires whatsoever. Like, I'm going to go out with this with the 204. Right? Ah, God. It doesn't turn. Because the Peugeot does not turn in Eau Rouge. That is going to be a problem. Alright. Well, I got 2 more laps after this. Hold on. Knowing, not really. And even if the windscreen wiper were gone, the pitot tube is still there, so it's not really a problem. Besides, this is the most aerodynamic way to store it, right? I'm gonna put on more Wang for the race. Can I see the wing level here? No, it doesn't show. Front aero BP. I don't know what that P for. So we want some... Things so that, like, I'm slowly trying... I have no idea what, like, the suspension and the camber and all that does. But I'm sort of trying to get into setting up this menu now. With the LMP2, I kind of don't have to because it's just fine either way. But the wing, the rear wing, 217. Yeah, you can do that in a GT. Yep. Now it turns. Just change the anti-roll bar, and now it rolls. It was the anti-roll bar was making it anti-roll. The problem is if you go down too much, then it's gonna die. Come on, that's not track. Okay, it's not track limits. Okay, I would have to do a 103 to be working within the times here. Yeah, this is a 60-man lobby anyway. Basically, consider it this. This is a 2-hour-long Peugeot training session. Because when it comes to hypercar, I've driven the hell out of the Ferrari. I know what the Ferrari does, which is drive beautifully until it doesn't. Just poof, goodbye. I've driven the hell out of the Genesis, right? I know that the BMW is a bit of a diva. Like, the BMW is the ultimate diva. It's like really quick. See, I don't know. This thing feels really, really slow. Which is probably a good thing, you know? So if I don't get quicker, I'm gonna back out and then I'm gonna have another lap. Yeah, anti-robot. That's the problem. Okay. But those are the kind of things that I'm trying to get into, right? That I'm trying to learn to do now. Because with the LMP2, you don't really have to bother. Because it turns. Don't really need to change the roll bars on the P2 because you just, like, you take the default setup and then it turns. It's fine. But yeah, all the like suspension, springs and all that stuff. It's like I have no idea what any of it does, and I'll get to it when I'm a bit faster. Or rather, once I figure out the cars themselves. Like, once I truly figure out what cars I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna figure out the setups. Because with the P2, I'm done. But for these... Okay, I'm gonna go off the throttle. I'm gonna let it run. What a surprise. Yeah. Set him 17th, 2 seconds off. But like, like I'm saying, if I don't practice, I'm 2 seconds off. But yeah. I always need like 5 or 6 laps to get warm. Now let's try. Not gonna ruin the tires though. The car feels very slow. That's the thing, you know. Like in the Genesis, you feel, on the LMP2, you feel like you're going quickly. Right? But in this thing, you know, it is fast. But it doesn't feel fast. Like, do I have to Lyco in qualifying? I don't know. See, see that. This is now lap 7. How? Oh, ah, that's bad. It did the BMW snap. Okay, are the tires okay? Let me check. Can these be driven? Yeah, they're okay. I wouldn't have made it on fuel anyway, but like, literally, look, lap 7, half a second, boom, I'm there. I mean, I would have gained like 3 positions, but like I said, I need 5-6 laps to wake up. Unfortunately, I had a little cable issue, so okay. Now, full tank. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on, I said I'm gonna go up on the wing. I'm gonna go up. Like the Dave setup uses 10. Like the Dave setup uses 10. And I'm gonna use 8 because I want a bit more straight line speed and all that. So we're gonna leave it at that. I have no I have no idea what all of this does. Suspension, I just ignore. I have no idea what any of this does, and I'm trying to figure out this because you can change this while driving, right? But the wheel, this down here, the brakes, I know how to do that. Suspension dampers, I have no idea what any of it does. I have to test that eventually when I get to it. But yeah, hold on, I'll be right back. I mean, I know what it does, I just don't know how the big effect is. It's like, I'm gonna save this. It's like, I know that if you make the suspension softer, it's gonna be a bouncy castle. But for example, like, I don't know if I make the Peugeot's suspension softer, what exactly is that gonna do for the race? Because I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out and test it, right? Because sure, you can put the ride height a lot lower, then it theoretically is faster. But obviously, you can't drive over curbs. That's one of the things that I like about the Genesis, that it just eats curbs, and you can just drive over them, and you'll be fine. So, like, I want a car where I don't have to bother with dumb shit. But yeah, this is slow settings for bigger volume car, up, down, as always. Moving to weight transfer, all these kind of things. It's like, I have no idea how this... Like, if I put this from 7 to 6, what exactly does it do? Or like, how does it change the feeling of the car? I have no idea. So, I really don't know what I'm going to do on tires, actually. I have no idea. Like, it's basically 3 full stints, right? It's 3 full stints. So I think I'm just gonna eat the pain because I'm gonna be slow now anyway. I'm gonna start full quali set. I'm gonna find out how bad this is, and then I'm gonna switch to a fresh set on the first stop, and I'm gonna send it. The inverse might be wiser, I guess. Go like start on it later, but I think I'm gonna go a long race. Yeah, I hope the new cable holds up. It is thicker. Like, basically, this cable is better quality than the old one, but, well, the old ones, there's 2. The problem is this is 20 meters, and I need 23 meters. So, previously, I had a 15 meter and a 10 meter yoinked together, and this one's 20 meters, but it's too short, so it's now laying across the room. But, yeah. Let's see. Remember diving T1. But yeah, let's see how the quali tires feel. New car, new test strategy. This is, and I'm P19. This is definitely not gonna go wrong completely. But you know what they say? If it's insane and it works, it's not insane. And if it's insane and it doesn't work, well, that's just insane. That's better than malicious. Okay, I'm gonna try to pit lap 23 again. Wait, is this wet? I don't think the weekly race was wet, right? This one's not wet. I remember, because one of them was wet. But I think that was the weekly race that went wet. This one I think is completely dry. If I remember right, this was completely dry. All right. I'm really, really excited for them to finally fix the LMP2 tire bug, because then I can just main the LMP2 again. I don't have to worry about these so much. Because these are just basically fatter, more boaty LMP2s if you break it down. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. I'm driving 2 kilometers an hour here. Cutting the inside. Oh. We're 4 wide. Hello, there's a wall. I can't move. There's literally a wall on my inside. Okay, I'm on my own. Okay, slow beamer. What is that, Toyota? Okay. Elite. Okay. That's random. Ah! This tire's really cold. I am sorry, Peugeot. Okay. That's not it. I got 6 points of track limits. Good. Wait, do I have P? Oh. The ARB reset itself again. That's why it doesn't turn. The ARB reset itself. Okay, somebody remind me at the end of the race to change the ARB to 2 permanently. Because this is like misery to drive with 4. It's safer, but it's not good to drive. Yep. Oh my car park. Ugh. How did I gain a position from that? Okay. Braking in the Peugeot is scary, gotta say. Eh. Yeah, just get me. You got this. I mean, I didn't have to. Oh my god, we're 3 wide. Oh my god, that guy's gonna crash. No, he somehow didn't. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but you know, I'm not gonna waste time with random fights around here. Oi. Yeah, it does turn much better like this. Still doesn't turn in this corner, what the fuck? Alright. Jesus. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get lapped in this one. It's also a pretty filled lobby. I mean, 25. There's gonna be a lot of high S2, S3s in here. Okay. It's a pretty well-filled lobby, gotta say. Obviously now I'm driving tires that are suboptimal. So... yeah. But... oh, ow. I am not a brake. Okay. Gonna have to figure out Puon. That's the only one where I'm like, I have no idea what to do with this car. Maybe I would have needed even more Wang. Maybe that Coach Dave P10 Wang is the optimal Wang amount. But I don't trust Dave for hypercars. For LMP2, the Dave setups are pretty good. For hypercars, disaster. Complete disaster. For some of them. Nope. Well, he's cleaning house. Okay. So it does go flat. What is Urks doing back here? I think he's... thought it was good. It's moving up though. How? Oh, he's dead. Okay. God damn. Okay, so don't turn and it don't brake as nice as the Genesis for now. But yeah, the car still has 2 hours and 17 minutes to convince me. Battery's doing fine. It's running a bit empty. So I could go down on the consumption. But otherwise, yeah. Okay, now there's a big gap. Obviously already. Okay. Oh god, okay. Don't rejoin unsafely. Okay. He's getting closer. Ugh. Ow. I got the brake pressure at 96, so it should be fine. Did I put it to 100 on the Genesis? Don't know. Okay. Let's see. Soda. 2.4. Starter. I mean, everybody's doing 2.4, but slowly starting to get into it. slowly. Very slowly. They're already gone, of course, at the front, but... What's he doing? Either I'm braking badly or really early. Or that guy's trying to do interesting maneuvers. Which I don't trust. Think. Wait, is there a option to change the wing in the pits? Because then I'm gonna try that as well. You've got to be able to. Because obviously you can't change it on the car like this. But I do think there is an option. Now, I don't know if that takes time. I mean, it does take time in the pits, but the tire guys, if the tire guys are the same that do the wing, then basically while we're doing the fuel, should just change the wing and be fine. It's a caddy. Okay, interesting. Problem is, if I put on more wing, I think I can actually. I think that's a GT thing. Well, I mean, it can go past, but you'll eventually crash, and then I'll be ahead of you anyway. Again. Probably. Ugh! How many are we, by the way, Hypers? 26 is already in the pits, so... There's not a lot behind me. Oh. We in the GTs already now. Almost. Okay. I mean, I know for Spa, the Genesis is obviously the better car. No doubt about that. But there's some tracks where that don't work. So gotta find alternatives, and I think the Peugeot is a good one, because the only ones that are left then is the like the ones that are like competitive would be the Lamborghini, which is just basically a worse version of the Genesis. So what's the point? In my opinion. And the Porsche and the Toyota. And the Toyota's just bland as hell. And the Porsche doesn't turn. So it's a very, very understeery car. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, GT soon. Gotta be in the top 15 by the end, I think, to not lose too much rating. There's already people going wide. Yeah. There's already a kind of big gap behind me then. Even though, I mean, that guy's right on me. Oopa. Okay, interesting. Three nine. Yeah. Ugh. Slow as hell. Yep, someone's dead. That's a GT. Well, one hyper DNF'd already. It's behind me, because it was just 17th and I'm 16th. Well, I mean, he's got the same car and he can turn, so... Something about his setup. He's probably running more wing. Or he's running the ARB on P1. Let's try that. Well, actually, let's not try that in traffic. Gotta have that little bit of sense. Oh, that's hot. Ah! What? Huh? Oh my god! How did that guy just die? That Toyota just died, didn't he? What the hell is this giant car park? What happened to that Toyota? I mean, that was on the outside of the track, right? I don't think I even touched him. Because I was just like going... Oh, why are they avoiding? Oh my god, what is happening? Help! Okay, I'm already P15. Okay, that was really stupid and dangerous. But it somehow worked to gain me a place. Holy shit. That was like brain damage personified right there. Oh no, what? He goes wide? Okay. I'll take it. What happened? Did you all lose your pace, guys? Why am I coming right now? I mean, something like that, I guess. The guy that was behind me is still ahead of me, but... Oh, we have more. We're gonna have to rewatch laps 7 and 8 at the end. Whatever happened there? That's a GT. Ugh! So the LMP2, like, especially when you have like this, when you have a GT on the exit, with the P2 you can just turn away from the GT easier. Right? They're not as sluggish. Am I being dive bombed by a GT right now? Okay. Ugh. There is a guy in P22 in the pits. He's a warning badge though. Okay. Peugeot army. 5 Peugeots in a row. That it was. Okay, so it was. I mean, I'm fine. I'm 1.5. I'm on 1.5, but yeah. It's kind of wacky that turns yellow afterwards. Okay. Yeah, I got this Porsche easily. What happened to everybody behind me? 7 seconds. I had before we went into traffic. I had 5 people behind me pushing me. Well, not like I mean that guy that's ahead of me now. He was literally pushing me, but everybody else was like going quicker. But now all of a sudden we're in traffic. Daddy's home. Look at that. 2 seconds. 6 seconds. Nope. That's the Toyota. Our Brown. Okay, I don't know what happened to him. Oh, someone's off. Back on, GT. Starting to feel the Peugeot a little bit more now. BMW outside and then stay on the line. Have a go. Obviously this one's before Rouge. The second BMW is not before Rouge. I'll have to lift out. We're good. Outside. Thank you. Would you look at that? Nice rejoin. As long as I'm not being screamed at in chat. Oh, good. How's that guy got a 10-second penalty? For what? For what does he have? Nah, I'm not gonna get the BMW. Ah, Ford, that's a Ford. Yeah, gotta eat that. It's another 0.5. I mean, 4 points for 2 hours is plenty. It's always more chaotic at the start, but yeah. Obviously, when you're driving on your own, it doesn't really matter. It's your points, but if you're in a team race, you gotta be careful of that because you don't want to give a 0.5 away from a drive-through car to your teammate. Okay. Michaud is 3 seconds. And then 12 seconds, because that BMW is 20 seconds back. We had a Genesis pit earlier. That one's out, because he has to pit another 2 times, so basically he's losing over a minute. We have to lift slightly for the Lambo, maybe. Nope, it's fine. That guy with his outside hordes. I wonder what the idea behind that is. Lexus. Just gonna hold it. Nope, he's not gonna let me go. That's okay. It's P. I mean, it is P1. It's D. Schouten. I don't know if it's that the real racing driver guy, but if I was him, I wouldn't let me go either. So, like, you can ask, but you can't squeeze in. That's the important bit. Okay. Now the guys ahead are gonna gain on me again. Okay, P7. P1 to 6 are gone. Obviously, if they crash, if somebody has an error, but P1 to 6 are gone, basically. Is it too big of a... I mean, it's 2 hours, but still. It's not like they'll suddenly magically get really slow. That's not gonna happen. Oh, another one in the pits. That will need to pit again for a splash. Good on energy. Basically, I mean, a hypercar does 50 minutes, pretty much, on a tank. So, yeah. This is 144 minutes, so you basically full send. 3 full tanks, full send. Just gonna have to try that the BMW doesn't get close till the stop. I'll try to just stay here where I am. It's pretty cozy here, actually. P1's just gone. Well, I will never be him. But I can be behind him. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, that's another one. It's a Peugeot. RIP. Thanks for not crashing into me on the rejoin, though. Appreciate that. The question is, does he have damage or not? Because the thing is, this is Spa endurance layout, so basically, you lose a minute just driving through the pit lane. Basically. So you can't allow yourself any other pit stop because, as I said, 144 minutes, 102 hours, 60, 120 plus 24 minutes, 144 minutes, right? So you can go 150 minutes with the Hyper without fuel saving on 2 stops, right? 3 stints, 50 minutes, 150. So basically, you have a 6-minute margin for your stop. If you pit any other time, you have to pit again for fuel. Or you, like, massively fuel save. Obviously, with the LMP 2, it doesn't matter because you have to stop 3 times anyway. Right? You're not going to make it. With the GT, you can do it in 2 easily because the GT can go an hour. Wait. There's snappy snap from the rear there. It's the Ferrari special. No, but it's the thing that basically all the prototypes are... You have to be careful of. Especially the LMP2. The Genesis doesn't really do it at all, which is what I appreciate. You know, where when you're braking, and all of a sudden the rear just locks out and comes out. Because, like, locking up the front is no biggie. You just slide on. Right? But locking up the rears... You get spun around on some cars. Some cars will just go straight on. When they lock the rears, they're just going to go straight. And that's fine. But you don't want a car that just randomly lets the ass come out under braking. Unfortunately, the BMW does that sometimes on some tracks. Oh, welcome back. Now... We had some, if you want to see something really wacky, then go to lap 8. Like the end of lap 7, the start of lap 8. Massive car park in the corner there. Okay, 9 laps. We're gonna pit lap 23. 23, 23, 46, 67. Okay, we're gonna be good all the way. Leader's saving quite a bit. Oh, it's looking a bit more now. I get the GT again, the lonely GT. Bam, okay. So definitely on Spa, the Genesis feels better. Just, you know, why I drove it. The reason I'm doing the Peugeot this time is because, not because it's better, but because I want to test its stability. Like, how good can you do in a 2-hour 24 race? How much can you trust the car to do the right thing? That's why I love the LMP2, because it does the thing that you want it to do. Right? If you move the brake bias far enough forward so you don't get rear locking, then it's perfect, basically. That's the only downside of the LMP2 is that, you know, that where it randomly just spins around on the back, but you put the brake bias to 54 or higher, it doesn't do it anymore, so it's all good. But yeah, obviously the LMP2 still has a tire bug, but they'll fix that the next update, they said. So we'll see for that. Hopefully. The thing is, you can't really do anything with the hypercar on strategy in this kind of race, because you can't pit early or late. You just have to, like, everybody kind of pits at the same time. You can, like, maybe extend one more lap or two, right? But otherwise, you just where you are. I mean, I'm gonna fall back. Oh, I'm P11. Somebody died again. I was P12 and somebody just died. So yeah. I mean, that Peugeot behind me, but that was earlier, so. Okay, we're gonna go into traffic soon. Ugh, but eventually I'm gonna need a better brake pedal. The feeling is just ace from this thing. That's, I think, what's holding me back. I don't know how the I have no idea how the hell to set up cars. I have a terrible pedal set because this is like the cheapest one they have. And I'm slow. It's like a third of each, I think. Yeah, third grotty pedals. A third, I have no idea what the setups are. And a third, I'm just slow. And that results in 2 seconds off. Most of the time. Alright. Or 2.5% in the hypercar. 1.5% in the LMP2. If I could close up to the... Like, I'm closing up to the Peugeot ahead, but the Peugeot behind me is closing up on me, so... This is the most dangerous racing situation in a single class, when there's a quicker car behind and a slower car ahead. Right? Because you have to manage defending the guy behind, and you have to attack the guy ahead. What I do in that case, I let the guy behind me through, let the guy behind me attack the guy in front of me, profit, and then overtake the guy in front of me. Oh, that's a... Wait, where's he going? Oh, that's P18, okay. So P18 is already a lap down, okay. Oh boy. Here it comes. Hold on. In a lap 8, okay. Lap 8, yeah, lap 8, lap 9, okay. I have all the GTs here. Uh-oh. I mean, that was a good attempt, gotta say. Shit! I think that Lexus... think that Lexus tried to go to the inside, and then the other guy tried to take a closer line, but I was already inside. Oh, latency issue. But I hope after switching the cable, it's not me anymore. Thank you, Porsche. I appreciate you. To the fullest. This is the kind of guy that I like. You know, that Porsche has excellent racecraft, right? Sure, normally what you would do is, like, go to the racing line. However, that guy saw, probably, hey, there's two Peugeots behind me. One Peugeot overtook me on the outside. The other Peugeot's coming. If I, like, go to the racing line now, I'm just going to cut off the other Peugeot because the second Peugeot is going to follow the first Peugeot, right? So I'm going to stay where I am so the two Peugeots can follow each other and I'm out of the way and I'm just going to brake on the inside and we're good. Oh, God. Missile. That's going to come back. Just the side. Oh, there he is. You gotta be careful on the grass. Whew! Hoi! Are you gonna turn into me? I can't be further to the inside of the track, but that was good. That was good. Now. Nope, that's bad. Yeah. He's well, he's gonna get boxed in now. Yeah, you know, he noticed that I'm not gonna yield that one. Oi! 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 It's not illegal to do that, you know, like... Because I'm leaving him space, it just happens to be that there's a Ferrari in front of him. You know? It's the same as if you're, like, fighting somebody, and they're trying to cut back, and you know they're trying to cut back, so you just... brake in the corner and you take a very tight line through the corner because then they can't do anything. They can't do the cutback. Appreciate the Mercedes for letting that clear. It's nice to have friends, I guess. I wouldn't know what that is like. Alright. Okay. Inside, outside, what do we do? What do we choose? Okay, good. Yeah, it's gonna be... That's wacky. That's dangerous. Ow! Ow! Wait, is this... I mean, I know I have rear damage, but where's the front damage coming from, actually? Wait, where's that front damage coming from? I just looked and I was like, okay, I have a little bit of rear damage now, but... Where'd that front damage come from? Okay, well... That's not great. Car park. I don't think so. I would have seen it. We'll see. Okay, Hauser's getting closer. Okay, 4 laps. Till the stops. Set it up inside and push. I think I can do both before the oh god. Oh god. That was fucked. Gotta eat that track limit, it's a .250. Don't turn into me. Oh good, thank you. Really do wonder where I have the front damage from. Thank you. Now that is a good life. Go full throttle through a Rouge. You can do in the LMP2, but unfortunately you can't in this. You can't in this. I mean, I could have saved another lap, basically. You know, like I could have done the 5th lap and pit lap 24. But given that I have the quali tires on, I think one handicap's good enough. To have to survive. I mean, you can almost go flat. You have to do a teeny lift. Maybe if you put on more wing, then you might be able to go full throttle. There ain't no way in hell I can dive that. We can do it like this. That's good. Man, like I said, the BMW is getting closer. But he is gonna... I mean, he's gonna... basically, I'm gonna be one of the few people to switch tires on the first stop, I think. Because a lot of the other guys are gonna go... like, do a double stint now and then switch to a fresh set at the end, or they're gonna change one side at a time. Right? Because I don't think, like, having used set on one side and then quali set on the other is such a bad thing. But obviously, new and quali doesn't go together at all. At least on the Genesis. Okay. P8's caught up to the head group, basically. I suspect that Tizzard to be a gold ranked driver. Or at least high S3. That's flat. I gotta be very careful. I'm surprised that it still works with the damage. See, Strife? I went flat. Are you happy now? But I was basically fully prepared to just jump the curb and bail out on that. But yeah. Pretty shite pace. And that's the thing, I'm consistent at this shite pace, that's the problem. Like, most of the time, my top pace and my race pace is the same. Which is why I'm terrible at quali, you know? Once I reach a certain pace, I can hold that. But... yeah. Obviously, if I knew how long the repair guys take, right? I can just repair the damage. And I wouldn't lose any time. Because basically the repair happens while refueling happens as well. So they're not, as far as I remember it at least, basically like the tire guys also do the damage, and the refueling dude is just the refueling dude, basically. So if fueling takes longer than the damage, then basically you're just stationary for the time of the refueling. And you don't need to have extra waiting time for the damage, because the damage was fixed before the car's fueled. So I don't know if that is true, but that's what I have read somewhere. It's basically like that. I think what I'm gonna do... Oh. I mean, I don't need to repair it. It's not really costing me anything. Oh my god, Lexus. That could have been... That is... Wait, that was the race leader, though. I think that was the race leader that was about to die. Or the other guy let him through. Either way, it was either P26 or P1, so... Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna go repair the damage. I'm not gonna repair it. Because the amount of time it costs is marginal. Oh, that guy's already in the pits. Toyota goes into the pits. Oh no, that's also a Peugeot. Do they pit because they... I mean, I have 1.6 laps of energy. And my pit box is on the top side. So I'll be fine. But yeah, the BMW is getting closer. Like I said. He's getting closer than the... Peugeot. Because that's the thing about BMWs. You gotta be crazy to drive the BMW, right? Because it's such a... It has the best top speed, pretty much, of the Hypers. Well, sort of with the Aston. So... You can overtake people, but it is a absolute diva in the corners, right? It's very quick-ish, but it's an absolute diva. So, BMW drivers either drive BMW because they're insane, or because they're insanely fast. Like, one of the only 2 platinum drivers in the whole game is maining the BMW. Right? BMW driver is basically the Opel of LMU. You know, like a specialized role that you gotta be qualified for to be allowed to do. Because every clown can drive a Peugeot. And look at me. Also, I'm gonna need to piss, so... should not have done that. Fucking hell. But yeah, I'm gonna need to... Okay, the BMW is gonna continue, that's all good. Okay. I'm gonna put that aside. I don't know if you can still hear me, but I mean you probably can. But I'm gonna need a pit. I'm gonna have new tires. The problem is I have to get off the throttle and then get out. Okay. Huh. Let's go. Okay, that was perfect. Okay. Oh my god! What did you do? What did he do? What did he do? He crashed. Okay, so I need to go straight now. Okay, yeah, don't, yeah, good. And now you need to drive to the other side, because you can gain like a 10th just cutting that little itty bitty corner piece. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to go for the 24 lap stint. What are you doing, mate? Nope. Well, that'll do it. Hold on. Be careful. So I gotta massively baby these tires. Oh, he's back. Oh, and spun again. Jesus, mate. Oh, blue. For what? Piece. Yeah, I have cold tires, bruv. They're gonna take about 3 laps to get there. Then they should be good to the end. And I have 2 fresh available if I need to. And then what I would do is I put quali rear fresh new. That's what I would do. The front. Right, because the fronts are more important and the rears are easier to warm up. Because that's where the power goes down. Got the power! Ugh. Okay. Wait, so the BMW served his penalty of 10 seconds. And he's now 16 seconds ahead. How? How did he gain that time? I am confusion. Because he lost 10 seconds. I lost 10 seconds. Right? We both should have lost the same amount of time because he had the penalty and I had the tires. How is he 15 seconds ahead? This is what randomly happens to me a lot in other races, you know, where I'm suddenly, you know, I'm fighting a couple of guys in the pits and all of a sudden, I'm like 10 seconds ahead of them. It didn't do anything. I just pitted. But yeah. Where are all the people at? Where is everybody? 40 seconds is that the guy on 2 tires. How? He was 10 seconds ahead. How did he gain 30 seconds? What? That makes no friggin' sense. What did I do? I mean, I lost another, like, 3-4 seconds because of that Peugeot. But that did such excellent maneuvers there that he screwed up in the pit lane. But how did I lose all that time in the pits? Because you don't lose that much from the tires. You lose 10 seconds from the tires. I don't know. Magic pit stop, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I have the new tires now. And we can go to the end. Because basically, a 1 hour, 40-minute race, you wouldn't change tires in a hyper. Normally. Oh, there is something. Something dead. Figures out now. Alright, thanks. Have a good one. Okay. Did he short fuel now? He's got the same energy as me. So how is he 40? How are they so far ahead? Makes no sense. He makes no goddamn sense. Yeah, Tizar definitely short fueled. See, he went to 80%. So that explains that. Obviously, he's gonna lap me in about 20 minutes. Yeah, obviously the Peugeot didn't switch tires, so I should have a pretty decent pace advantage. See, just lift, let it go, pass. Ain't that hard, is it? Now the tires smell, and they're there. Alright. .244, that is slow. But let's see. Obviously it was with the used tires. It does really confuse me how far ahead those guys are. You know, all I did was switch tires. Well, maybe on the second stop when they switch tires. Obviously, I'll be on an old set already, so they're going to have a pace advantage, but maybe it might swing back into my favor then. Because obviously, the thinking behind doing this way, is that obviously the third stint is slightly shorter. So, to get the maximum out of the new tires, obviously you want to drive them for a bit. Because if you drive shite tires for 2 hours, and then you have like 40 minutes of great tires, Because they're basically lacking 6 minutes of the whole stint to make those tires worth it. So I'm putting them on now. And I'm also leaving the option open to have 2 fresh tires in case something dumb happens. Yeah. Got the Porsche. Why are you wiggling, bruv? What you wiggling for, bruv? Man, let's see what's the... World will throw my way. GTs are now quite pulled apart as well. It's going to be much easier to get past all of them. Because it'll be pretty much just one. Obviously, there's the chain of GTs is a lot longer. Holy. Yeah, P1 is like the whole Camel straight ahead of P2. Yeah. Where's P3 then? Either P3 is right inside of P2, which could explain the gap, or is it further straight back? See him, don't see 3 on the map somewhere. Oh boy, this is gonna be hairy. The hell is that line, Gov? The heck is that line? The heck is that line? Ah, I'm not gonna get this guy before Rouge. I have to lift. Yeah, like a lift on the entry so you can at least get out better, I guess. Very neat and tidy. Yeah, I am really interested what happened to those other Peugeots ahead, how they gained so much time. But yeah. That is life now. Oh well, gonna be fine. 3, okay. I mean, not at half the race yet, and already half the track limit points. Oh well. It's fine. It's life. And there's more track limit points. Actually, no, somehow. Somehow, no. P11 now, okay. What are brakes? I don't know what that is. But I do know that I have to lift for the Porsche otherwise. And now I don't have to. Well, almost. Close enough. Like, I try to go a bit slower through the first corner so I have a proper run up here, but I miscalculated by a very, very tiny amount, so I had to lift for the Porsche. Unfortunate. Slightly, but I didn't want to go that deep, but I just wanted to brake much earlier so I can avoid that pain. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get that one before the line. Gonna have to, while he goes wide, squeeze inside. And then this guy is going to go to the other side. Now we're good. There's a lot of stuff going on ahead. The guy with the hard tires is P7 now. So there's a lot of good fighting on it. There's P3. I can see P3 now. 5, yeah, P 1 to 5, they're basically gone. Completely out of reach. that is just the case with lobbies like this. Even if I started P6, I'd end up P6. So... But my qualifying pace is terrible, and therefore I start P17 and then work myself forward to... We'll see. It's like any race where I don't gain position, I got crashed. Or I did crash. Or my game crashed. Something went wrong, basically, if I don't gain positions. Good old non-existent quality pace. We got this guy. P3. Porsche. So I'm not gonna do something dumb. Dive him. Yeah. That's the wrong gear. Kind of hilarious that at this track there is a chicane called the bus stop. There is no bus that stops because the public transport to Spa is a joke. That is funny. That P8 Peugeot is bleeding quite a bit. He was 37 ahead briefly. Now he's not. Fortunately, they only do this once, otherwise I would do it again with the Ferrari and the BMW and see how that feels. Alright. Don't think I'm gonna do another race after this, but maybe. "19 seconds to 13. Okay, he's losing quite a lot of time. I'm gonna have to lift out of this one and then go. Switch to the inside. You may not turn in yet. Okay. Oh, good. Fine. Okay, 15.0 laps. That's what we need. I want to go all the way. I'm gonna have to slightly fuel save because obviously the pit lane's really long. So, well, even though my pit stall is pretty far forward, but Slightly. A little bit. Itsy bitsy fuel savey. The Peugeot behind me has slightly less fuel. There's no point to do anything here because I'm not getting past anyway. Oh yeah. Now that is nice. But obviously that guy is gonna be with me by the time I have to stop. Probably gonna be there earlier. Two, 4. Idiot. That's another thing I'm really not good at in the hypercar. It's like fuel save and go fast. Because if you lift and then just brake later, you can pretty much do the same pace as if you just brake normally. It's pretty easy in the LMP2, but here not yet. It's like lift here and then brake later, but as you can see, the time ticks up. No, is that no wing? Don't take me out, don't take me out, don't take me out. Okay. He's got no wing! Hypercars do that sometimes. Actually, I do that sometimes. It's not the hypercar's fault. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god. That was so close. That was so close. Oh, Jesus. I somehow lived. Oh, yeah. Somehow we lived. Yikes! Okay, need 90% fuel. Thought I was past him. I don't know. Somehow we lived. Okay. Well, now I got the guy right up me bunghole. Okay. I got enough fuel now. No need to lift anymore. Basically, what I can try in the hypercar is to lift early and then use the LMP2 braking references to brake, and then it should be fine. Maybe. Up 35, up 34, okay. Okay. Oh boy. This is just completely screwed here. Somehow shuffle through. Alright. One on the outside, the other one on the inside. All good. Yeah, he's moving over. Interesting. $12 more laps till the next stop. I'm gonna try to build out the energy advantage I have towards the guy behind me. So even if he does get past me, I can get past him with the energy difference. Even though he is close. He's right on me. Good enough. Okay, what is that ahead? P18. Okay. Or Brown. That's the guy that died next to me lap 8, so I wonder what happened to him. Yeah, that was a slight brain damage moment there from me with the Mercedes. I thought I had enough overspeed to just go out, but not quite. But yeah, nobody died. All good. It is only a 5% energy advantage, so it's not really gonna do much. Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag. Flag le bleu. Bruv's about to get blue flags, but it's alright. What's he gonna do? Left or right? Left or right? Okay, all good. Was that snap? Gee. Still past. Okay, now. Interesting snap there. Okay, Krakovic. I mean, he just got stuck. He just got stuck behind something. Yeah. I will see how much of a difference the tires make, actually. Like, sure, I could switch 2 more tires, but I don't want to repeat of the Genesis thing. I mean, it's fine now. If you have one new set and one used set, it's not gonna randomly pull like that, but I could just put on 2 fresh tires, like the outsides, right? They're pretty evenly worn, so there's no point to take them out, because they will be at 55, 60%, and that's going to be fine. Because the pace doesn't degrade too much. Like between 100% and 60%, the pace doesn't degrade that much with these tires. Okay, guy behind me in the pits. Can he finish? No. Okay, that's another potential competitor. He's now out. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Not great, not terrible. 3.6 rent. 3.6 Röntgen, everybody. Could pit early, but I'll drive this thing till the last drop of fuel. That's the thing. Tizard, he's basically he's 7% ahead. He has 7% ahead on consumption. I was about 15% behind him on the stop because he's short fueled slightly. So he did save another frame drop. Another 4 or 5%. So man is fast and efficient. I can be one of either in the hypercar. And I can't be fast. "29 laps. Yeah, fuck. It's spiked on the Porsche. I hope the other guy gets stuck on the Corvette, otherwise I'm screwed. He did. Oh, that was a Lexus with Corvette colors. Corvexus, I guess. Something like that. Either way, P1 has to go pit before me, so I'll put in whatever he puts in. Minus 3%. Because then I have, obviously, gonna pit a lap, 2 laps later, so I'll know what to put in. Strategy outsourcing. You can do that in P11. You can't do that in P3, but... Oh no. No outside there. Just no. Actually, never outside for GTs. And this is pretty boring now. Well, except for the Peugeot behind me. Everybody behind, if they haven't switched tires, they're screwed either way. If they have switched tires, then they're 35 seconds back. They have 10% more energy, so you're gonna gain 5 seconds from that. Because 1% is about 4 tenths, something like that. Like a full tank is 50 seconds of fuel, basically. So you're like, looking 10% is 5 seconds to gain. It's also because the BMW has more fuel either. I mean, if they did a 2.5 hour prototype series, I'd do that. Like LMP2 and LMP3, I'd drive the LMP2, drive the hell out of that in this series. But unfortunately, they either do ELMS, which are longer races, or they do Prototype Challenge, which is pretty slow. I mean, it's the 75-minute races for the Prototype Challenge championship, so they're shorter. And the ELMS races, obviously, 3 classes, means you ain't racing anybody. It ain't a real racing series if it's got less than 15 cars in it, or 16 for 8 teams. Equal sake. It's like racing 10 cars is just it's not as nice. So I avoid the ELMS mostly. Even though They added the pit garages up to 44, but they don't make the splits go to 44. They still do 38 car splits. If they do the 44 splits, then maybe you could have like 13, 14 P2s. And if there's not a lot of LMP3s, that's why I appreciate nobody driving LMP3. Because if you can have a purely LMP2 GT3 session, then yeah, that is better. Don't touch that curb. Okay. Well, at least I'm racing somebody. The BMW ahead might need to switch tires, or might switch tires on the next stop, final stop. So it's gonna have troubles warming up. It's gonna have about 4 seconds advantage though in terms of energy. Not 3 seconds. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have the damage in 5 laps, I could probably push into the 203s, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna keep going where I am. I'm groovy now. I'm gonna stay where I am. It's probably, I don't know, 3/10 worth of damage. Maybe more. Who knows? Either way. Obviously I got fresher tires now, so it should be easy to go quicker. that was close to perfect. That's the kind of the problem, but you get it perfect sometimes. I get it perfect sometimes, but you could do that every race. That'd be neat. Well, okay, there's the 3. Well, no, it's actually not. Fuck. 4-0. Yeah, just gained 3/10 just by braking a little bit more on the nose there in that last corner. That's what I said right at the start as well. It's like, it feels... The Peugeot feels good on the brakes, but it doesn't feel as responsive on the brakes. It's like, are you slowing down? Are you not slowing down? I don't know. So... Oh my... What the hell is happening? Is anybody in my way? Oh, okay. I'm good. Tires cooked? Nope. Oh. What's going on? What happened? What happened? Ugh. I sent it and then I didn't send it. I didn't send it. Oh well. That's the aforementioned oops, the rear snaps. That just randomly happens with some hypercars. It happened to me. But yeah. But it happened in the one corner where it's... well, there's 2 corners where it basically doesn't matter. But it happens. And... oops. But yeah. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame that, but oh well. We keep moving. This did cost me quite a lot of time on the Beamer as well. Okay. Interesting. Alright. What's my temperature on the brakes? I'm gonna do it. Well, it says purple third sector. That's a lie, by the way. That's a lie. It's a huge lie. Gigantuous lie. Omega lie. Oh well. Kinda cooked the tires a bit, but this ain't LMP2 tires, they won't randomly overheat massively, so all good. Still pit lap 47, 95, okay. Two, three, four behind me. Someone's moving. And the caddy as well. Let's return to safety pace, and not that. Because I can go quicker, but I can't do it safely, consistently. Like I said, I was like, oh, I'm gonna drive into the threes, and then, yeah, I kind of did it, so, well, almost. And then I threw it away, because pace. Alright. The BMW's bleeding massively now. Don't know what he's doing. But again, if I can get close to the Peugeot ahead... Gee. Then, I can overtake him back on the pit stops. Because I have a bit more energy. Oh my god, absolute car park. Absolute car park right here. I mean, I'm only on 3.75 track limits as well, so got plenty left. Lift out. That forward, dangerous. Outside, outside. Switch for the BMW. Yep. Exactly, guy behind me pits. Do wonder what's happening to the BMW's pace. And the Krakow guys, he's losing a lot of time as well. Without that 5-second oopsie, I'd be past the BMW. But, oh well. Maybe it's just stuck in traffic, who knows. But it did bleed 15 seconds this stint. It was quite far ahead. He's probably going to be on new tires. Though, for the last 45 minutes. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, there's basically nothing behind me. That, Genesis could still get interesting, slightly. This Porsche is also going to get interesting. Actually, he won't. Ah! That was dumb as fuck. From me. Because I wasn't sure if he's going to, like, close the door or not. So I wasn't sure, am I going to go in there or not? And then I just went a bit deep. Because I didn't want him to be ahead of me, because if he cuts across me, then I'm going to spin, so... I screwed myself a little bit there, but that's okay. Oi! Could have been better. That's this guy. Yeah, I'm going to need 90%. Or less than that, actually. There's a caddy, I think. It looks like a caddy. It's got a caddy-like livery. So it's probably a lapped car. Oh, it is the caddy. Yep, he's on fresh tires. Softs, so he's using his quali softs. But he's basically a lap down. But it does take a minute 30 to do the stop. So yeah. He'll still be behind me though. For the stop. Wait, slide. Little itsy bitsy slide. That's another very important thing that we're going to find out in this stint, is how well can the Peugeot handle grotty tires. Because the Genesis last time, I also drove basically that 1.8 stints on the other set, on the fresh set. So this time, we're going to find out how the Peugeot handles it, because the Genesis handled it very well. Now the temperature's 90. Well, they're going to cool down when I stop. Okay, here's our friend. It's very close. The BMW is still on 16% though, so he's going to have a pretty big gain from fuel saving. Like, I think he was just like fuel saving like crazy. That's why he's made so much time. Actually, well, he lost all the 15 seconds. I mean, he can get to the end, so he'll be fine. 1.9 laps now. Guy ahead of me has to pit this lap. Oh, that's 4. That's 0.5, okay. No biggie. No biggie. Okay, leader's behind me. 156. Obviously the question is he going to lap me? Yes. So I'm going to need 1 lap less fuel, actually, than what it says here. I think it's going to go to 68, but I still only need 67. The BMW can obviously stop for less time. Okay, SBM has switched tires. I have 0.3 laps left over at the end. 21 laps remaining, 90%, 21 laps. Let's have a look how much the leader puts in. I'm gonna match it, roughly. Now you ask, why do I have the pit line on? Simply as a reminder. To be like, hey, you have to pit this lap. Because I'm stupid. And I'd forget to pit. So I have the pit limit, the pit line on. So that whenever I go into the pit lane, I have the reminder. You have to pit this lap. Ooh. What are we doing here? Okay, 88% for the leader. So I will do that too. I'm gonna be safe. Oh, fuck. I was planning on doing 90. So we're gonna go with 90. Leisure still in the pits. But yeah. 68 laps. Which I won't be driving. I'm gonna go 90%. And then I'll be okay. Okay, 90. No pause this time. But yeah. Okay, there it is.
Lap 2, 18.36.
37 seconds virtual energy. So I'll come out. Wait. No, I come out way behind Krakowczyk. Probably Krakowczyk. Because the pit lane is so long. Because if the pit lane would end there, I'd come out ahead of Krakowczyk. But unfortunately, this is the endurance pit lane, so it'll probably be, once again, P11. Oh, it's Newt. Newt. Wasn't that guy in the last... Wait, wasn't that guy in the race on Wednesday as well? I think it was. It wasn't some other race. The weekly race or championship race. But yeah. Come out P10 probably. 23 seconds? Maybe. Costa still has to pit. No. You fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Well, I already have a damaged front, so can't make it much worse, can you? How's that? Where's that track limits? Okay, whatever. Oh, there's P9 right ahead of me. Jeez. Well, I'm not going to catch him, though, but either way. Welcome back on track. It's not like I wasn't right next to him. That guy. Oh well. Happens. Unsafe release, 10-second penalty. Delete him. Nah, kidding. It's okay. He didn't actually crash into me too much. Maybe. Maybe I could have been ahead of P9. But that wouldn't have done much for me. Krakow has lost quite a lot of time. But yeah. Yeah, see now, BM is now 20 seconds behind me. So on the first stop, he gained 30 seconds. Now he lost 30 seconds. Wait. Does changing tires really cost that much? Okay, that's crazy. But yeah. I have slightly more energy. And the guy's all the way ahead, but obviously now with the SBM has fresh tires, so he can push for the next 40 minutes. And I can't, because I have old tires. Even though 20 seconds is quite a gap to close. Okay, 19 laps, I have 20.9, which means even if we go to 68, overfueled slightly, but that's okay. That is okay. Elson is a lap ahead, but yeah. Let's see. Well, I got 2 fresh tires. Can set the fuel to 0. Now, we have yellow somewhere. Where is Elson, by the way? Enjoy ban. Yeah, what do we need to look at after the race? So remember, lap 8 and 34 was the little spinala that I had I know what happened. Don't need to look at that again. So... yeah. It's called curb-induced brain damage. Alright. But yeah, that Peugeot ahead is pulling away, so... coming out ahead of him. I don't even know what that was. I think it was a Lexus that yoinked into me. Might have been a Ford. One of the two. But, yeah. Even if that wouldn't have happened, I would have been behind that Peugeot. And here comes a... what is that? A Rari? Oh, it's a McLaren. Slight lift. Downshift. Inside. Upshift. Go. Alright, Elson is in the pits. He was... right in front of me, but obviously it's not going to cost him much. Whew. But yeah, SBM. Does it really cost that much to do tires? Does it really cost you 25 seconds? Because it says it takes 13 seconds to switch tires. But yeah. I mean, if it goes like this, where's the race leader? Then I'm not even gonna get lapped in this race, which is bueno. Very bueno, actually. So basically, if I can stay, okay, 138. So if I don't die, I'm not gonna get lapped. Not bad. I mean, I lost 30 seconds in the first 10 laps, and then the rest is just a minute. So, but yeah, a minute an hour, even less than that. 30 seconds an hour. Ah, 45. Let's see. Wasn't there somebody that had to pit ahead as well? Don't think so. But yeah. Oh. See what's gonna happen for the next 35 minutes. This absolute Peugeot army right here. Oh, there it is. Costa has to pit. Yeah, so I'm gonna get past him as well. Where did he come from? Because he must have been more than 40 seconds ahead. Oh, there ain't no way I can dive that. Yeah. Yeah, Freitag just gained a second because of that shenanigans, so unless he loses quite a bit, I am going to be P10 either way, even if I get past Costa. Yeah, the BMW is somewhere back there as well. Yeah, you lose that much time switching tires, huh? Well, ain't worth it, huh? Alright, we're going to have a little bit of a battle there with two Peugeots ahead, maybe. We're going to get together. And, yeah, okay. I mean, Costa's gone. There's no way he can catch that. Basically, the Peugeot behind me can get me, and then that's it. Because 18 seconds in half an hour, nope. I would have to drive, like, sixes. There's 17, there's basically a second a lap on me. And I'm slow, but I'm not that slow. Okay. But like I said at the start, P1 to 5 are gone. And they will forever remain gone. And then without my little spinala, 5 seconds. Yeah, I would be with P7 and P8 roughly. Don't think I could keep up with them, but because I have fresh tires, I think. But I mean, yeah, pretty neat, I'd say. If only I could qualify. .240. Yeah, that's just also with the damage. Can't do that. Well, I can do it once with an empty tank. But otherwise, eh. 2.7, 2.5. If they keep doing 2.7s, then he's mine. 2.5, okay. Doing 2.5 low. Move! He's P2 now. D shouting is P2 now. He's right ahead of me. And he's being currently pissed off by a P20. BMW. It's always a BMW. He let me through. He didn't let the... He didn't let him through, but he did let me through. Okay. I mean, single digits is the goal for every race. Obviously, if there's only 10 people in the race, then that's not a very high goal, but so it be. The goal is single digits. All right. Okay, I love that livery. Lambulance. It's a Lamborghini ambulance. Lol, that is hilarious. GG. Oh, that is the... Well, that is either the shouting or the other guy. Well, the other Peugeot's having luck in traffic. I don't. 3 seconds. Well, I'm gonna be P10. That was a 8. Ouch. I mean, if they keep doing 7s and I do... Well, it was actually just a 7 though. Well, if they keep doing 7s and I can do the occasional 4, then that would be pretty nice. Oh, next guy is a warning driver, but I will get him way after Rouge. Ready on. Up the hill. Through ready on. Alright. Oh, now he got screwed by traffic. 5 seconds. It is fair at least. So it will come down to skill. Not luck, hopefully. Unless there is more luck involved. Yeah. I mean, my potential best in a lobby like this would be 4th, 5th. Because the other guys are just too quick. Like they're the esports guys. But... yeah. Not too far off that. Not too bad. Now let's see if we can get the... If I get P8, and then P10 gets me, then yeah, I'll be back to where I am, and that'd be fine. 2.7 again, but this time is also 2.6 only. Oh. I gotta get that Corvette before Rouge. I think I will. Yeah, I will. If he doesn't pull into me, I can just do the neat little trick and go past. And eat that track limits if I have to, but I didn't have to, so all good. Who needs a working car? Let's drive this around for 2 hours. Well, it is. There is a race happening here. Can I catch P8 before P10 catches me? Probably not. But it is exciting nonetheless. It depends on what their tires are doing. There. We're good on fuel till the end. Very much so. Got 1.5 laps more than I need. Look! 267. Okay. If I can do a second a lap, then I got a point, because 13 laps remaining till the end of the race. And it would be neat. I mean, both the two guys ahead of me are ranked lower, so it would be neat to overtake them, because then I don't lose the rating on them, basically. Because like being lower than lower ranked drivers, if he finished P7 and he's quite a lot lower ranked than me, he's gonna get some of my rank because he's lower ranked and he finished higher. So it would be neat to catch them, but man has a low rank but has pretty high pace. So works out for him in the end. But so is the P8. He's not as much lower, but still a little bit lower. I very heavily suspect that the guy in P1 is gold. That's the level of skill that only a severely difficult childhood could beat into you. Ask Max Verstappen. That ain't fun. Oi! Okay, inside, outside, what are we doing? Inside. Okay, guy behind me is losing time in traffic. So that's... For the first time, the time behind is more than the time ahead. Now we love to see that. But yeah, still not too much. Obviously, closing up is one thing, overtaking is another. Because if I get him with 4 laps to go, then... Okay, we're going 12.9 now, doesn't matter. It says we're going 68 now. Right, because I'm not going to get lapped, but I have enough fuel either way, so we're good. Everybody has enough fuel. So. I mean, the leader has 52%, the guy behind me has 53%. So if we are going 68 laps, and the guy behind me is doing 68 laps, obviously the guy in P11, he has 27%, he's not going to make it. But those guys might not make it, or they have to severely fuel save. That's why you always take one more lap. That's why you always take one more lap. Maybe the guy ahead has the fuel save as well, who knows. But I think everybody was pretty even on fuel. And now it's back to 67.9. So it depends on how much Tizard wants to push. That's got another track limit that I gotta eat. But I mean, 4.75. I think my consumption of track limits is excellent. Obviously 0 would be better, but if you have 6, you can use 5.75. And I still have 20 minutes to earn 1 whole track limit point. So I'm perfectly within schedule. Yeah, losing time now again. Dude behind gained quite a lot. I mean, I'll be fine with where I am basically. Ugh, not gonna get that Porsche before Rouge. God dang it, he's too far. That is not good. I'm gonna have to lift it. To lift massively out of that, and yeah, that's... I mean, unless the guy ahead of me gets screwed big time, I'm not catching him. 11 laps, 7 seconds, nah. Especially with that lovely traffic. But basically I would need over a second a lap on him, and I'm not having like 7-8 tenths now a lap. Oh, we have yellow somewhere. Luckily not here. I think if there was a safety car in these kind of races, there would be permanently a safety car. I think you would have to like bind the safety car to certain things happening, like a car losing a wheel. Then the safety car, right? Because there's now a loose wheel on track. That's a hazard. You got a safety car, clean it up. Right, if somebody loses a rear wing, the rear wing is on the track. Safety car, gotta clear up the wing. That's a hazard. But if people just crash, then I don't think that's a safety car, because then there would be a permanently safety car. But yeah. Two, 5, 9. Yeah, it's like I said, he needs to do 7s consistently. I'm the one doing 7s because I'm getting screwed by traffic. The guy behind me, 4 seconds. He did have a track limit lap though. Nine laps. Well, 10. 9.8. Oh boy. It's gonna be quite interesting. Could also be one further lap if Tizart moves, and he could still lap me. He is 10 seconds behind me. So I could barely lose a lap. Barely. 5. No, 5. Oh, that's... Well, I have another 0.5 track limits available. So, all good. I don't need to lift for anything. Yeah, these championship track limits, they're just crazy. 1 millimeter outside and up that track limit. But yeah. I mean, Costa is getting closer as well. But that's not enough, I think. He would have to do 3s. Sorry, Paul. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Well, there goes that. Now here's the funky problem. there is a lot less grip on the inside. Because obviously that's not where the racing surface is. So, yeah. That happens. Oh well. Tried to jump the Porsche, but the Porsche, wait, had me jumping. You just got yourself banned. It shouldn't hyper took me out. You don't accept me, you just got yourself banned. What? I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Oh. Yeah. These track limits are stupid. If this was regular track limit, I would have 2 of 6 at best. Like normal track limits. Like realistic track limits, not this. Time to create a new alternative account. Oh. Guys, it's racing. But yeah. I mean, the Peugeot does feel good, but it does feel a bit wonky on the brakes. That's the reason why I like the Beamer, because it doesn't. All right. Look who it is. Well, if I wouldn't have spun, I wouldn't have been lapped. Which one is it? Okay, brown is the... Okay, I have to let that one go. To let this one go. Okay. Ugh! Even if I took you out, can't read. Write something new. I can't read the damn chat anymore. It's gone. Oh, lock up. Right there. Said you made it worse on you. How did it would be the one banned? That is interesting. Certainly. That is certainly interesting. But yeah, I mean the guy behind me doesn't matter because it's 3 seconds, so. Yeah. Wait. Slight miscalculation of breaking point. What are you doing? Brown. Cheer up to, buddy. You wanna go? You wanna leave? What do you wanna do? What's your objective? I mean, I can't let him go. That's what he wants. But he is a lap down, so I'm not just gonna lift. You gotta properly send it, bruv. What are you doing? Which side? Fuck me! The approach to that corner is on the outside. So go to the outside. That is so crazy dangerous when they're like in the middle of the track. Just anything but in the middle of the track. Left side, right side, I don't care. Choose one. And choose it before I arrive, not as I arrive. Right? Because I don't wanna be inside the guy and he's like, oh actually, I gotta switch sides, bruv. He might be Italian, but he ain't even driving a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. He's driving a Porsche, and he doesn't know what side he wants to be on. Maybe he's on the side of the French. Which is me, for some reason. Because Peugeot. Okay, so what are we doing here? Inside? Okay. Ugh! Oh. That's one too much. Okay, if you open up, then we can do this. Yes. Perfect. Is this guy just trying to, like, fuck with me, or is he actually trying to get past? Because I'll let him go if he, like, does it. 6 laps, and the next guy's 5.4 seconds, so I don't mind. Doesn't really bother me, to be honest. If he's ahead of me or behind me. Just don't want to, like, have him crash. Like, I don't want I don't want him to crash into me, and I don't want to crash into him because he's ahead of me. And he does something funky, and then he's lapped. 2-6, Costa. Gotta be careful there. He could catch me. There's the Beamer. Doing a 4. Okay. 8 seconds back. Okay. Well, it's gonna get close. Is he gonna... No, he's just gonna stay behind me, I guess. Okay. I can't be like, I can't write in chat be like, wanna go, and then I'm just gonna let him go. Oh, Costa's dead. Let's go. Now don't disappoint me. I only did that because Costa just had a very big oopsie, and he cost me quite a lot of time. I'm also suspecting that Toyota is on, well, not tires that are 47%. So that was all good. Oof. Don't mind the 1 lap less, because that means they got 1 lap less to catch me. Inside, 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 literally inside. Okay, thank you. Love that. Wait. These tires are slightly cooked. It's about the max, but see, you could never triple stint them ever, because they're just gonna be at like 0%, so you have to switch tires in one of these races. This is obviously a much better strategy than the half-side quali, half-side new. You're kind of wasting 2 fresh tires. So maybe on the second stop take 2 fresh ones. I don't know, but ugh. Ah, come on. Had to completely cut the inside. You had to cut the inside completely. I wanted to do that. If I had a couple of track limits available, I would have just cut the inside and jumped past him, but I have abused my allowance of cut, so here we are. Ugh. I could change the anti-robot to 1 and see how that... No, actually. Not now! This is too late for experiments. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm hoping for a Costa Hauser fight behind me. Oh, okay. Unexpected, but thank you for pulling out. Alright. Peugeot Army 7, 8, 9, 10. Peugeot! And there's a traitor behind us. Boo! 2024. Well, that guy's on new tires. Well, he started them this set. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, on Wednesday when I did the same race in the Genesis, one guy went into the 201s. So yeah, that's just not happening. Mostly, 202 is the maximum, but like for regular people, for mortals, 202 is the best. But yeah, with a half-broken car that is not the Genesis, can't even get into the threes because I'm slow and old. Ew. So yeah, 5 laps. 4. 5 laps of fuel, 4 laps of race. Perfect. I don't know how people type while driving on this kind of track. I mean, I can do it at Le Mans because Le Mans has so many straights where you can just go type, but I have no idea how people do it on this track. I mean, you already have to do it with your left hand because you have to shift up through the straights. You can't really. Are these battling? Yeah, they are. Well, I screwed the Mercedes a little bit, so I'm gonna have to screw the Lexus a little bit just to make them even. I didn't really screw them. I just forced the Mercedes a little bit wide. So, gotta create a fair racing environment there by holding up both equally. Then Costa's getting quite close. 3 laps. Oh boy. I mean, I lost a lot of time. The BMW is not gonna get close. He's 9 seconds back. Costa does have fresh tires, so he's gonna be there. Right there. Oh, it's the... That is the orange Genesis. Okay. Yep, he's doing 4s. She. 4-5. Old man's gotta get moving. Come on, Peugeot. 3 laps. 3 seconds. 3 laps. Don't get screwed by traffic. Obviously, he's got fresh tires, and I don't, so. Can get this guy before the braking zone, luckily. Okay. Brief yellow somewhere. What the hell is rotation? Who needs that? Who needs tires? 43%. Sheesh. Another yellow. I'm not gonna look at the tires anymore. Basically, if one of us gets screwed by traffic, it's done. If I get screwed by traffic, he's inside of me. If he gets screwed by traffic, he can't catch up. Okay, lost a bit to that car there. Okay, what's ahead? We have 1 GT, but that's not going to be a problem into Eau Rouge. That one's not going to be an issue into Eau Rouge. went quicker either way. Not gonna get that guy on the straight. Ugh. Shit. I had to. Because if it's a 0.5, I gotta drive through. And then I'm 14th. Just let me go. Just let me go. Ugh. I think he's gonna catch me. Well, P11 it is. Not too bad. Oh, there's the drive-through of the BMW. See? That's the thing I don't want. Ugh. Just don't have the tires anymore. I'm gonna get screwed by that Mustang. Actually, I won't be. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, he's got me. There ain't no way that guy's not gonna overtake me. He got screwed on the exit a little bit. A little bit. I mean, it is going to have to be into this corner if he wants me. Next lap. Last corner, basically. Ugh. Okay, Lambo could be a problem. Lambo is going to be a problem. Shit. I'm not going to get... fuck. Ain't no way. Please. Please. Oh my... oh, right, it's the Lambulance. Screwed by the Lambulance. No. Wait. Screwed by the Lambulance. God dang it. There ain't no way. He's P21. Like, if you have any sort of race sense, you just get out of the way. Just leave. Seriously. Oh my god. There's more GTs up ahead. Oh my god. Let me go, let me fucking go. You're not fighting anybody, I am. Please. Drive through ahead! Lord. And he's 1.2 seconds behind. Drive through, track limits probably. Alright, and 1 second, so he's not gonna make it. Start McLaren again. Yeah, you're gonna turn in? Yep. Okay. We're just gonna do that. Alright. Woo! Oh my god, I lived. He got... whew! Alright. Oh, my car is yellow. Well, mine is orange. Mine is orange. So he dropped me 20 minutes. Yeah, that's why it was P21 probably. Do something for the fans. Who needs tires? Alright, that's gonna pop. 300 degrees. Also we need a... Alright, lap 8. Let's quickly do that now. Eight and 34, that's the two oopsies. The preventable ones. Alright, so what happened here? Yep. I'm just... Okay, just spun. But I did move... Here's the thing, I did move to, the right a little bit, but the track goes right. So I'm turning with the Genesis in front of me, and the Toyota doesn't, so... Yeah, that's on him. It's like... Yeah, it's a corner, I'm turning, and he's just, like, sort of going this... I'm going this way, and he's going this way, and he just, yeah, just gets yeeked. Yeah. Unfortunate for him. Okay, 34 was it, I think. Was that the start or the end? I don't know. I think it was, yeah, it was that. Yikes. That's the first, basically, that's the first corner here. And he's like... Yeah, he's going to the inside here, and I'm going too wide. Right, and then we kind of have a little bit of an oopsie. Because I was like, I just went too wide to the outside, right? Basically. And because I didn't expect them to be this far on the inside, right? Because normally you drive like two wheels there to take the corner. So I didn't expect them to be this far on the inside, and then we had a little oopsie. Because if you look at other people... I don't know, let's watch the next GT that's coming along. No, that doesn't have a rear wing. There's the Lambulance. Now that is the one, okay. I almost got screwed by the Lambulance. Yeah, like you go a little bit wider to the outside there, and I didn't expect that that the Mercedes stays on the inside, but that's fine. We both lift. And we both... Driving standards are getting worse every week, of course. I haven't done any major mistakes overtaking the GT3 cars. I only did a mistake of 100k. I mean, that was questionable. That on a Mercedes, but it's not his fault. It's not my fault. We just kind of little collision course. But yeah, I mean the spin later. I didn't take the Porsche out, so all good. Well, P9. Plus 10 positions. Driver ranking, low. Attempts left, 1. Well, it's over. I could do it again at 1 AM. But I'm not crazy. That's quite a couple... Ay. That's a lot of contacts. That's a hypercars. I mean, it's all hypercars. And in the first lap mode. I think half of them were in the first lap, so... Gotta be careful there, though. Triple up. Bro just went and did his... He's almost gold. He's like S3, high S3. Damn. S2. This guy's S1. Yeah, basically all S2 hypercar. Yeah. And I'm not an S2 hypercar driver. I'm an S2 LMP2 driver. Maybe even S3 LMP2 driver actually, but with the hypercar, S1 plus. S1 plus. Okay. What do we have? Let's have a look at the prof. How much is it? I'm there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't be here. I should probably like be here, but I'm never gonna be here. But yeah. Something interesting happening. 22:55. I'm GT3 fixed. I want to do this on my other account. Let me see. Let me see if I can get over there quickly enough, because then I'm gonna do that. Don't send. Because I have a GT3 account. Because I suck in GT3, and I don't want to ruin my whole rating. But I'm gonna try to get over there. And there. Now I'm gonna open Steam. Then I'm going to close Steam. Exit Steam. Change account. Okay, good. And I'm gonna open Steam, and I'm gonna open the more ultimate, because now I should be able to join the online race. Because otherwise the anti-cheat doesn't work. Okay, now what am I gonna drive for Le Mans? Probably Sexus, maybe. I mean, if I don't know, I'll just pick the BMW, but probably... I'm going into it completely cold. This account is already overranked. Like, for some reason, it's S1. I shouldn't be S1 in GT3. I'm not S1 in GT3. But... yeah. Like, as you can see, I'm not smurfing it. This is just genuinely my pace with GT3. Starts in 12 minutes. I already did that once. But yeah. What do we do? I want to do Ferrari, but I don't know how the Ferrari does in Indianapolis, to be honest. Lexus, Ford. There's really Lexus. You know what? I'm gonna do the Ferrari anyway, because I have chosen the Ferrari as my main GT3, and therefore it has to hold up. Right? The BMW is always an option, but yeah. Ferrari, Lexus, BMW. Those are the GT3s that I have chosen. And therefore the Ferrari has to hold up to scrutiny also at Le Mans. Then starts in 1 minute. Take away the old LAN cable already. This piece of shit. Don't buy cheap LAN cables, people. And don't buy good ones 3 meters short. Ugh. I have to figure out how to make this good one longer. But yeah, let's see. Because I can't yeet it through a switch, because then I'm gonna lose a third of bandwidth. So yeah. And obviously, one direct cable is always better than multiple. Uh, who needs practice? I gotta say, this cable is a lot thicker, like massively thicker, than the other one. So, I'm not surprised that it lasts much longer. Do they have 30 meters? 25 meters. I spent $20 on a cable I don't need. Hmm. Which one is this? Okay. Well, don't tell me then. Split fi- Why am I split 5? What in the bollocks am I doing a split 5? All right. I mean, it's a one lap qualifying. Can I change anything with these? I don't think so. Let's go. One lap quality, so basically getting a lap is probably going to put me in the top 15. And I'm bottom of the split. Alright, that's good. Well, that's actually not good, because then I'm going to gain rank if I finish anything above 15th. Well, 10th. If I finish in the top half, I'm going to gain rank, so I don't want that. Ugh, Jesus, this is heavy. The 20 minutes of GT are more workout than 2 hours of hypercar. I have no idea what the... I have no idea what the GT braking points are. We'll find out. That's bad angle. Hey look, regular track limits. Why can't we have them in all races? Why do championship races have to be shit? And have strict track limits, which aren't realistic? By the way. So... Oh wait, this is the... Ah! This is the... Aye! This is the Mulsanne layout. Oh, I already forgot again. No chicane! Do not cut the chicane! There is no chicane to cut, because there are no chicane. Oh no. This is the Mulsanne layout. Oh boy. Oh boy. 291. Why does the Ferrari 296 not make it to 296 kilometers an hour? I think that is an advertisement. Swindle. We've all been scammed here. It should go If it's the Ferrari 296, it should go to 296. Of course. That's worse, but it'll do. Let's see how it does into Indianapolis. It's the one corner I'm worried about with the Ferrari. I mean, if I'd be in the Lamborghini, I already would have already spun 3 times, or the Corvette. But this thing, I don't know. People don't like it, but I think it's good. It's it does buck a bit, but it'll be fine. Nothing that can't be handled. Ugh. Oh, don't do that. Okay. I mean, I think this is, I mean, obviously it's more of a BMW track, Lexus track, but let's see how the Ferrari holds up. Because I mean, you can see it on the leaderboard. It's all Lexusy. So much Lexusy on there. And therefore, this is not the ideal choice, but let's see even at a suboptimal track how the Ferrari holds up. Okay. Got too much fuel though, 1.6 laps. Well, 1.8 laps, but ain't that gonna make a difference. What the fuck is turning? Does feel strange after an hour of Peugeot. I mean, even though the Peugeot kind of turns like a boat compared to the Genesis of the LMP2, this is something else. Oi! Obviously, it's a lot heavier car with a lot less power. This needs to be perfect, and it's not. Fuck. I try to take the LMP line, but it can't. It doesn't take the LMP line. So basically, I'm gonna bleed like minutes down the track now. I'm gonna bleed a couple of minutes. All right, see ya. See you in a while. At least you can like follow the line. That's the insane thing. The straight is so long you can't see the end of it. There's the first chicane that you would normally take. I think I'm gonna lose all my safety rating in this race because it's gonna be bump drafting and stuff happening, but for the memes. The account is already silver, so who cares? That's gonna go down to bronze probably. With this. Took a lot more races anyway to get to silver because I crashed the Corvette, the Lambo, and the Mercedes. Okay, so you can't see the other sector times. Yeah, the thing is, the Ferrari, it does step out easily in some corners. But you just have to brake a little bit, and it should be okay. That was really slow, though. But yeah, my GT3 skills are non-existent. Yeah, I have no idea how you can drive the Aston Martin. Or the Ford, especially. Or the Corvette, I mean, I don't know, I never would, but... Maybe there are enjoyers that like to suffer. Ha! You do that sometimes. But 41. Sovinsky. This is also a good driver badge lobby. I know they trusted badge lobby. I don't have the trusted badge yet on this account. But yeah. Because of the aforementioned crashing. And I am 5 seconds off the pace. 4. Because it's 9 and 0. Turn to garage. I am a whole 4 seconds off the pace. Ain't that beautiful? Okay, well, there's 3 people behind me that have a better rank, so as long as I lose driver rank and gain safety rank, I'll be fine. How many laps is it? 5, no? 6. Okay, 6 laps. 60%. 60% into the car. Alright. I'm shit. Yeah, so am I. Even worse. Oh, did I switch tires? Nope. I don't know. I forgot it last time when I did a GT3 race. As well. I never forget an LMP2 or Hypercar, but it's in GT3, I'm like, eh. "80 degrees already. Wow. Them tires be warm. Toasty tire. Alright, all the Ferraris are back here. Let's see how many Ferraris will make it to the end of the race. Probably not me. What do you mean erratic driving? What is that supposed to mean? It only really happens when you're in second gear, though. Man. I don't quite get why the start is so far off now. Because previously, like in 2024, I don't even remember when they changed it, but it was before the official release of the game last July, right? Previously, you started here, right? The whole start sequence, you were here, in this area of the track, right? And then the start was initiated. Now you basically, every start, or in Fuji, you weren't like starting randomly in that corner in the 3rd sector. You were already on the start-finish straight, and then you went, and then green. But now you basically have to waste a whole minute just driving up here for nothing. I mean, you might think, oh, tire warming, blah blah. You can't really do that. You can't really do that either. Just even if it started back there, grind the brakes the entire way. The brakes are warm, tires are fine. Go. But yeah, just basically waste a minute every race. It's like the World of Tanks PC 30-second countdown. It could be 10 seconds, but no, it's gotta be 30 seconds. Gotta waste everybody's time. Why is there nobody next to me? Oh, he's all the way back there. Oh, drive-through. Drive-through ahead, 10-second behind. Oh, here comes the Corvette. I'm gonna die. Oh, somebody just despawned and respawned. Oh, and bump, and bump. Yeah, you have damage! Woo! Corvette snaps, as Corvette does. Oh, there's a smoke. Oh my god. Outside, inside, every side. Oh, Jesus. Right now, I need to be the one on the gas pedal. Hello. Hello. The problem is I need the BMW to pull me. So I need to get behind the BMW as quickly as possible. And I'm not. Like, I'm on my own. The wind is my enemy. Oh, the BMW is coming over. Yes, let's go. Come on. Pull me. Pull me. Pull me. Oh, they're bump drafting behind it. They're bump drafting next to me. They're bump drafting. Shit! No, here comes another guy. No! The Corvette and the Ferrari are bump drafting. Oh my god. What the hell is happening? Now I'm coming back again. Now I've got the Ferraris. Now I've got the Ferrari. Oh my god. Okay, gotta be behind the BMW now. Gonna pull behind the BMW. Gonna pull. Oh, he tried the move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my, what? You gotta be oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Ugh. Okay. Great! Well, that was fun. I'm gonna have to obviously drive it till the end because safety rating. And I'm gonna lose all my driver rating, so that's good. But yeah, that was... The thing is, this ends tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna have to do it a couple more times tomorrow. I kind of don't want to do too much, but I also don't want to lose it, you know? Lose the opportunity to have myself get crashed into. But yeah, let's see. That was stupid. It's like the BMW was slow, and then the guy on the outside just was like, ah. Blue, yellow flags of the sissies, and he went, so. Yeah, I think the Ferrari could be the right car for this track, just because of the straight line speed, but... Because it has the highest top speed, I think. I also don't have a wing, so I need to be very careful now. To not cause any further damage to the vehicle. Because I'm gonna need 5 clean laps after this. Repair all... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get my clean laps that I need. And, Oi. Nope. The thing is about correcting a snap, it's never just go full tilt. Always correct and then go back and then do again if it's not enough. Right? Never just stay in the correction, because then you're always gonna overcorrect it, basically. Alright, 57% V. I don't need 57% V. 2 guys already dinfed. Damn. I'm the only one that got crashed out. That is crazy. That's crazy. He's crazy. Yeah. Maybe some brakes. What are brakes? Is that some kind of communist propaganda? I mean, 2 more DNFs and I'll be at my expected position. I really don't know what I'm gonna deal with this cable, because basically I need 3 meters more cable, and I don't have it, so kind of sucks quite a lot. Okay, 69.9. Ugh. Welp. mean, that's the same, isn't it? It is kind of weird though, because the type of cable that is not working here, it's now the second time the cable gave out, is also the same that feeds the router itself, and that doesn't give out. So I don't know what the deal is there. Maybe a rat ate this one, but I doubt that, because it probably doesn't taste very well, and it's also hung up onto the wall, so there ain't no way to get there. This is gonna be really, really freaking boring now. And another DNF. So yeah. It's basically a minute, like a minute and 30 flat out. 90 seconds. And then there's a corner. So yeah. Oh, Jim. Yeah, well, he's in there. Oh, another one's dead. Let's see what we can get with this. Like, the BMW was on the outside, I had to slow down, and then the guy on the that was on the inside just hit me. So that was great, actually. I don't think I could have done anything differently. Don't think I could have done anything different now, to be honest. Okay, KT got a drive-through for some reason. Jim is in the pits, probably got damage. Prowse probably got damage. Alright. Well, a couple of practice laps, I guess. See what they're already got. And that's the thing, if I DNF, I'm just gonna lose driver rating, but if I don't, I'm just gonna keep going. And there's nothing else I can do anyway, besides go to bed, which I will do after this, so... yeah. Well, I won't, I have something to do still, but it's gonna take 10 minutes. And that is cutting the cable off. The old one, getting it out the wall. I go in LMP2. Well, no, you're in GT3, buddy. Another one DNF'd. Ah, he's gonna go into the LMP... Well, there is an LMP2 race starting in 7 minutes, so maybe he's referring to that. I think that is likely. Hello, Jimenez. How's it feel to be last now? Alright, see how much it is at full throttle exactly. And 39. Let's go 38. Basically first sector away. Yep. Take off the first sector, and yeah. 286, 287, 288, 289, 290, 291. Still 290. Still 290. Over a minute at full throttle. 1 minute and 10. "75 seconds at full throttle." Hilarious. And it is obviously yellow because I got a massive toe last time and not this time. So I will never get a second sector that's as quick as that first lap because I was pulled by the others. Massive toe. When you saw how me darting through the BMWs. Because I got pulled. Alright. Now. See what this lap's gonna be. Best is a 42. Optimal. My optimal is a 46. Okay. Now you see why I use a different account. I'm already I'm already 2 places ahead of where I am expected to finish, basically. My expected position is 18th. I'm 16th. So by getting crashed, oh fuck. By getting crashed by other drivers, I have gained. That's that as a not clean lap gone. Ugh. It's kind of weird because the Ferrari turns really well in fast corners and turns really well in slow corners, but it kind of doesn't turn well in between. It is kind of a weird car, but I like it. Because I'm weird. Too. Alright. Well, 3 more laps. 46. Okay, yeah. Only 4 seconds off the pace. Well, 3. Because it's a 0.9, 42.9. But yeah, only 3 seconds off the pace. Ain't that beautiful? And I would assume that that fastest lap had a toe as well, so... Oh, we have a... Yellow on the track, yellow on the track. All right. I mean, I'm massively down in the first sector already. Huh. Gee. Optimal 45.6. Okay. And it'll still be 3 seconds off. '15th. I gained another position. 42. He doesn't have a toe, so I don't have an excuse. Basically. But this will be another yellow, I think. Either way. It ain't about the lap time, it is about the safety and coming home. I mean, I can probably get into maybe the 40. See if I get lucky in the third sector, but probably not. Gonna very slightly. Yep. And then hammer. And then turn. Yep. LMP2 things work for this as well. Lift, turn, brake, turn. Ain't that hot, that corner. Unless he get on the curb, then he did. But yeah, it's another yellow. Nah. No 44s. Not quite, but almost. I mean, if this is a 42.4 as lobby 5, then some crazy people probably do 40. So, I love being 5 seconds off the pace, but it is GT3 and that's why I have a different account. 2 more laps of abject boredom. Whee! I'm gonna rewatch what happened there at the start, because that was questionable. Problem is I'm gonna have to do it quickly, because I'll finish like 2 minutes behind everybody else, so the server's gonna close when I'm done. I don't wanna have to load the replay extra. 44.9, my optimal. Well, there you go. That's enough for me with this thing. Obviously, I could just let myself fall back and then take the finish after the next race, but the next lap, but nope. We're gonna go all laps, because the more clean laps I can collect, the more I can make up for the kaboom that I was inflicted upon in the first lap. One screwy lap, one slight contact, and 4 clean laps, that's gonna be it. Yeah, I mean, 15th. It is pretty crazy that despite getting completely wrecked, I'm still 15th. It could go quicker. Just gonna do the proper things immediately. 45009. That's the drive-through guy, I think. Oh, we have yellow. Someone's dead. Not anymore. That Aston fast. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is. You can't see anything out of it. That Lexus is faster though. I'm gonna do another 4 minutes basically after the race ends. Because the race is now over. I have to do, yeah, 4.5 minutes after the race timer expired. So this is a 25-minute race now. Could just wait it out to be honest, but nah. I shall finish. Well, nobody's gonna die, so P15 it is. I say that, there is yellow somewhere. Still yellow. Somebody fire it off in Indianapolis. See if someone's gonna come falling down the order. Or if they recovered. It's still yellow. Nah, Ferrari. We're good. I know your tricks. I know your little tricks, Ferrari. Still yellow. Well, the race hasn't finished yet, so it's not the being over the line that's yellow. Something is yellow. It's not the guy behind me. P13, I think, is stationary. Is he? No. No. Fake yellow. It's not real. It shows it on the wheel. But it is fake. It's a lie. $42.3. Okay. I have another. Of 2 minutes ahead of me. The guy behind me has another 50 seconds in front of him, so I have plenty of time to watch the replay. Maybe the server closes before he gets to the finish line. That'd be funny. But normally, well, the next one starts in 3 minutes, so maybe the server closes in 3 minutes. Because they don't do them parallel. Right, like this server then gets reassigned to do the next batch of Le Mans race. But it would be funny if just get kicked out. Be like, nope, we need this now. I'm gonna throw it in the Porsche curves now. It's funny. There's one other person on the track. And he's behind me. But he held on. He held on. He survived. Just like I did. He's getting brutally assaulted in the first corner after 75 seconds straight. I mean, some people might forget to drive after 75 seconds, so who can blame them? I mean, it's me and that Mercedes in Spa. Complete brain dead moment from me. But, oh. Should still count, though. Never been a fan of the 4 chicanes. It's a shame this result. I think the result very much does tell the full story. Alright, the other Ferraris were up there. This guy didn't. No wonder that's a warning badge. That's here, I'm already dead. Oh, the warning badge Corvette is right next to me. That's not gonna end well. Here on P10. I sneak through the BMWs. Excellent move right here. Alright, look at this. Look at this beautiful move. And now I'm on the outside. Now, that BMW is slow. He turns in front of me. I have to turn, and then the guy comes along, and then I'm dead. But before that, I mean, look at this. All the way back there. To the other Ferrari. Corvettes behind me. I have 2 BMWs ahead. I go to the middle here. Big ouchie. Hi Mage, welcome to the end. Yeah, as you can see right here, I had a little turbulent race. Here, that's me. And then this BMW forgets how to brake and turn. I have to avoid him, and then that Ferrari is in my way, and I clatter into him, and boom. I mean, the Ferrari did nothing wrong. The BMW just can't drive. And then I died. And then look at that. I don't have a rear wing. I'm a wingless wonder. Please tell me I didn't lose safety rating for that. I obviously lost driver rating, but that's good. I don't want to be silver with this low down. Hi. Look. Ow. Wait, rates contact with barrier. Oh, right. Wait, that's a... Huh? Okay. I have a look at the profile. This is my second... This is my GT account. This is my GT account, so... As you can see, only GT car. So I have a proper... I am properly ranked. But yeah, the earlier race went pretty well. Finished P9. So, yeah. Now, I'm gonna install the wheelbase update. And, I have a new... Well, you can't really see it here, but... I have a new LAN cable. Right there. Right, it's 20 meters long, because the old one died 10 minutes before the stream. I just didn't have internet anymore. So I had to pull out a new one. Luckily I had one that was long enough to cover it in one. Unfortunately, it's now completely straight across the room instead of folded properly. But I was able to do the races, so and now I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to fit this cable in, because I don't want to spend 20 bucks on a new one that is 5 meters longer. Because this is 20 meters, I need 23. Because I measured it. So, yeah. I'm going to need 3 meters of cable somewhere. And I don't want 2 cables, because right now, I have a 15 meter cable and a 10 meter cable slapped together, and something failed. So, yeah. Either way, that is it for today. I will be streaming Limo Ultimate again, probably on Friday. It depends what's the next, prototype series. Hold on. Goodbye. What the next prototype series is. But, yeah. Well, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. And, I mean, you can rewatch the stream if you care. But, yeah. I don't think I'm going to do the next Sunday endurance. But, I might do Blitz on Friday. I might actually do Blitz on Friday. And then I'm going to play like Limo Ultimate on Wednesday or something like that. But, either way, thank you very much for watching. And,